Hello, survivors. Hello. Welcome to another stream, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're all having a good day. I hope you're all having a good day. I do apologize for the stream not happening yesterday, but I had a nap yesterday before my stream, as is kind of the norm, and I did not feel very good afterwards. Did not feel very good. And I actually went back to sleep instead, and I slept for like another 5 hours. I felt pretty bad. Pretty bad. I think I'm meant to get another survivor egg hunt pull here, but I can't find it. I'm not sure if I've already done it. If it disappears, I think it might disappear. So I might have already claimed it, to be fair. I might have already claimed it. There is a level up going on right now, and this gives a bunch of pulls based on your position, which I thought was really good. So while I think the roadmap that's up right this second is the final roadmap, I'm pretty sure this is the final roadmap. Someone will have to correct me if I'm wrong. In 5 hours, it becomes the last 24 hours, and I think the last 24 hours are just for hand-ins. And it did say that the event is going to be up until the 26th for the drops for this period, so this is up until the 26th. So if you want to farm the eggs, I believe the eggs are dropping in stage, I'm not actually sure what stage. I think it's like stage 3 act 4, but I'm not 100% certain. So if you've completed this roadmap, you just need to go to the where to find thing on that bloody egg. What's up, Vaz? Welcome to the stream. We also have Z-Man DNA, Matt. Who else do we have? We have Thomas, Valiant, Larry, Spider, Shani, Daylight, and Lord Bradley. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. I hope you're all having a great day. I hope you're all having a good day. Feels good, sounds good. Hey people, hey chat. Left work early to see a cycling race here in town. Glad to have made it in. How does that work when you watch a cycling race? Do you have to like set up shop in a particular bend? Are you on the finish line? Do you like, have you mapped out the course and then like, we're gonna stand here for a part when they come past, and then we're gonna go to this part, and then we're gonna go to this part, and then we go to the finish line or something? Or are you cycling around too? Like, I'm gonna cycle to, well, basically to each part after they pass you. I'm guessing you're not trying to keep up. The cycling races I always thought were cool were like the ones that were going through like back roads and like going through secluded towns, and people would be just coming out of their house like and like just line up on the streets from their house. That was really cool. I'm standing in the course and watching as they pass by. Okay, is it like laps? Do they have to do a certain amount of laps? Or is it one big course? I'm not familiar. There's a good bar on the course. I'll be in there until the race. I want to see starts. Okay, there we go. There we go. So it's multiple races. I see. I see. This one is laps. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, we're probably going to do ×3 blitz through this. And I might have to manual the drop stage. I'm not actually sure what the drop stage is at all. I have farmed this for 1 drop. Do I want to farm it for more drops? I mean, I'll see. What I'll do is I'll do my pulls first. That's probably a smart idea. If I get Eva, I'm probably going to be like, oh, well, I mean, I guess I don't need to farm. But if I don't get her, then it's going to be like those extra 2 pulls could make a difference. There we go. I answered your question. I answered your question already, Matthew. If I get Eva from the pulls I've got saved, I will not farm. If I don't, however, I will just to get the extra whatever it is, 2 pulls that I can get. I think I've got a grand total of maybe like 50 pulls to come. With this roadmap completion, I should have 30 pulls. And then 15 pulls from first place in faction level up. And then potentially 2 more pulls if I want to farm, you know, the eggs. Unfortunately, the faction level up points rewards come in after the roadmap ends. So I have to farm it before that actually... before I can do my pulls on that. But that's the way it goes, you know. Answer my question. I did indeed. I did. I was sidekick. I was sidekick. What about you guys? You farmed? You managed to get your Evas? I know there's some lucky son of a guns out there got their like 2 Evas on the 100 pull stash like in the first 10 pulls or something. I did manage to get one of mine at like pull 15 to 20, I think it was. So I got reasonably lucky, but I mean I'm doing another 30 pulls right now after this roadmap, so I can maybe get lucky again. I think I'm 38 pulls in or something. Something like that. Something like that. I did 75, got mine. Yeah, I'm going to be up to around about 70, I think. Around about 70. Maybe 68. We'll see. Wish I did the roadmap more. I've completed the first dash and kind of want even now. What, you didn't actually like do the roadmap? Like even just play it, or you mean farm it? The pulls on the farms was like 15, so it was reasonable, I guess, but... Princess just nearly blew up my own team. Awesome. 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 Which stage you farm? I can't remember which stage it is. But I mean, I can go to the roadmap. I mean, sometimes it could just drop. I think it might be this stage right here. It might be Act 3, Stage 3, but I'm not 100% certain. Like, don't take my word for it. Just go to where to find on the egg, and that'll take you to the stage it needs to be. I have farmed it for 10 drops. I just can't remember which one it was. I'm still doing pulls. I need those medals. Ah, right. I mean, yeah, I guess any rewards is good then. I didn't do the roadmap itself every time. Ah, I would definitely do the free-to-play stuff. Always. Always. You know, rewards are rewards. Even if you're not getting the character, you're getting some rewards. You're getting some rewards. Okay, let's see if it takes me to a roadmap. I'll just go to the where to find. This is me just completing Act 3, though. So if it's in Act 4, it won't even show me, I don't think. So let's have a little look. Let's have a little look. Egg hunt. Where to find. Hello. He's really working hard on this one. Okay, so we have already done the stage, and it is Act 3, Stage 3. So Act 3, Stage 3 does the drop. This is the drop stage. I knew it was a Stage 3. I wasn't sure what act it was, though. Act 3, Stage 3. Medals are so hard to get. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. They are indeed. They are indeed. We're going to be doing 20,000 gold mythic token giveaway today, guys. My stream's not going to be as long as usual. Normally I'm like 2.5, 3 hours. Today it's going to be 2 hours. Because there is, I believe there's a players council meeting today, and I will try and attend that. I do my best to attend them all, but it's not always possible. Fortunately, the timing of them are not too ridiculous, which is good. Which is good. Refill. Nice. Is Tuesday the new Monday? Good to see you either way. No, I was not feeling great yesterday. I was not feeling great. I did update on my Discords, you know, saying that I would try and stream today. I think I did anyway. Let me just check. I said no stream tonight, I'll try and stream tomorrow instead, yeah. And I did a skull face because I was feeling dead. And I think I stayed awake for like a half hour because I had to, like, I save roadmaps in my stream. So if I don't stream, I have to do them. And generally, like, I have to do them quite quickly. Because I saved this particular roadmap, this roadmap that I'm doing right now. So I had to run this roadmap yesterday, and then I went back to bed and I slept for like another 5 hours. Yeah, Steve, I know they do that quite badly a lot, honestly. This isn't, unfortunately, this isn't something new. This has happened a couple of times. I think the most legendary one was, wasn't it like the Mythic Trials for Atlanta? Like, you could do pulls on the Atlanta Mythic Trial Wheel and not get progress for the missions on doing pulls on the Atlanta Trial missions on the trial wheel, because the wheel was 24 hours longer than the missions, and it's not intuitive to think, oh, the missions could finish before the thing that, you know, you just don't think that. You just don't think that. What do you think of the weapons? I'm not sure whether to go for alert or fast, as could be nice on Kenny when I get him. I'm gonna probably break down the weapons in detail, but I'm probably gonna go for the ransack one. What's up, Zotix? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Ruben? Just barely got my East Eva to max levels. It was close. That's nice. It's good. It's good. I have to level up some of her passives today. What's up, Seren? Welcome to the stream. If I get it to LB3, I mean, I think I can max it out, but yeah, we'll see. I just got S-Class Rick. S-Class Rick. Command Rick. Old school Rick. Nice. Nice. It's nice for collection, I guess. He was a pretty cool character once upon a time. One of my most viewed videos was doing 100 pulls for Rick, actually. But got, you know, over 10,000 views, which is kind of crazy. Mr. Eva LB1. Yeah, I think most people would have probably got her to LB1. Like, my brother got her to LB1, and he is not super active in the game. The other limit breaks in hand, complete RNG. I mean, you can obviously complete that stash. You'll probably have to drop a couple of dollars. Do you like the weapon crate? Mixed feelings, honestly. I think they're all weapons we've seen before. Some of them aren't that great. But yeah. What stage is the eggs? It's I think it's Act 3, Stage 3. But if you're ever not sure, you can always go to the section in the grey market, click on the egg in the top left-hand corner, the egg that you want to farm, and then click where to find, and it will take you to the stage. I did just do that on the stream, and I'm pretty sure it took me to Act 3, Stage 3, but to be sure, I'd go through the where to find part. What's up, Lucky? Welcome to the stream. Welcome in. No problem, no problem. There is another daily event starting tonight, I think. Like, is it SR? They're doing 4 tournaments in 4 days. Pretty crazy. Hopefully it's going to be another one of those 15 stage SRs. Bloody X33, yeah, I think so. Will you be picking one or holding crate? I'll probably pick one straight away. I'll probably take the ransack one straight away. Like, I could actually potentially use Mike again in my team. And Mike's really good against Peacekeeper. Because Mike can kill Peacekeeper pretty quickly. So yeah. But I will have to wait for the infection to kill him before I can like rush with Kenny and stuff, so there is that. There is that. Where to find? Yeah, where to find? Where to find is just the safest way to do it. I'd like to think I'm correct in my where it is, but you know, if you never know, you never know. What are you going to change it to? Probably not going to change it too much at all, or maybe just change the attack to HP. Maybe. I screwed up doing the RV roadmap, then went to check where the eggs dropped before you did, and then remembered I wasted 20 spark plugs. Wait. Are you farmed with spark plugs? Yikes. That is a yikes, because that's like a full act completion that you can't do now, right? Maybe you can buy some daylight. I'm not sure. Would you use both Evas on the same team? I mean, theoretically, yes. But I don't really like the original Eva unless you put her in like a very certain setup, because she just self-nukes so easily. Very problematic character. Very problematic. I do where to find each time. Yeah, it's just a safe way to do it. It's just a safe way. You never know. You never know. I have to play through some of the RV keychain ones as well. I'll probably do that in a bit. Okay, let's do some pulls, guys. I'll do my Survivors Club pull. First, we want Raulito. Raulito. Okay, bits, more bits. I've got a couple of silvers from these pulls on Survivors Club. This actually ends in 2 days, so a new will has to start. Like, it has to start, because otherwise people can't use their Survivors Club pulls. I'm not sure what's going to pop up on here, honestly. Will it be another promo? Will it be a rerun will? Hard to know. Hard to know. We also have my pulls for the stash. And I've done 38 and I've got 30 more. Let's just go. I've got one Eva to get, guys. If I get Eva, happy days. Very, very happy days. LB3. It'll be nice. This is what I want. I want Eva over anything else. We're gonna get pretty much... I mean, everything we get in here is pretty decent, except for like the resource crates, but everything else is pretty decent. It's weird that they're giving you attack and crit set. This stash is kind of weird because they're giving you fast choice as well. Like, they're giving you stuff that is not useful for either, particularly like crit set and fast mythics, fast silvers. I guess there's a reason for it. I haven't worked it out, but I guess there's a reason for it. They're not giving you any like trait specific gear, but they're giving you like fast silvers, and yeah, I think there's a possibility it was a mistake on the fast silvers. A possibility. Good luck, yeah. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I'll take automatics and Madeleines as well. Get a few silvers. So we're now 48 pulls in, 20 pulls left of this little batch. And I think it's just like 1% chance to pull, so effectively at this point it'll be like a 2% chance to pull her from 20 pulls. Fingers crossed. Getting all the trainers. That's another 5 down pretty much. Loads of bennies. I'll take all this. Been using a lot of the trainers recently. I had to, well, I didn't have to, but I started opening some basic tokens. Come on, Eva. Limit break 3, Eva. I'll take some silver gear medals. That's the ones that I want over any of the other gear medals, honestly. Silver's like the one that's hardest to come by. I think I'm down to like 10 pulls. 10 pulls that I've got left here. Blue touches. Maddox. Come on, Eva. Need LB3. If I don't get her LB3 right now, I think I'm in that mad rush that that Steve was talking about, where I have to like rush to do my pulls when the level up ends to see if I can get her, and if I get her, then I have to make sure I do the right passives. But if I get it right now, yes, yeah, everything's all chill, guys. We're just chilling out now. But if I get her right now, guys, feels good. Feels good. Okay, limit break 3 on Eva. And I'll upgrade. We'll get 15 more pulls, so I've got a chance to get some more rewards, which is nice. But the last 15 pulls, there's no rush. There's no rush, which is nice. Which is nice. Let's get her up to limit break 3. Nope. Let's get her up to limit break 3. There she is. Was rare for you. Thank you very much. Woohoo! Bam. Yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. I'll take limit break 3. This does mean that I can do the missions. That's what it really means. That's all it really means. So I can. Oh damn! Actually, I messed up. I messed up. I did. I went ahead of the game. Oh, I messed up. I know what I did wrong. It's my own bad. It's my own bad. I could have taken advantage of the fact that I had an extra one. I know what I did wrong. Okay, I know what I did wrong. But what did I miss out on? Okay, a fair amount of gold mythic tokens, maybe. Like 17,000. Oh well. Oh well. And we'll see what my medal situation's like. Let's see what the medal situation's like. Do I want to use more medals? Upgrades. Bronze is looking okay, so I'll use bronze. Bronze is looking okay. Let's just lock these trainers because I should have a bunch of the other ones. Okay, not a lot. Well, I think that's actually limited by food. Look how much food it needs, man. That needed 11 million food. It's like what? 11 million. Okay, we'll do this as well. We might as well do gold as well. So I'm going to get it to the top. I'm going to have to use medals though. This uses crazy amounts of food. For barely any levels as well. Look at that. That's what? think that's like 14 million foods. Nearly 20 million food. I think that's close to 18, 19 million food. Oh my goodness. I don't know why it's that crazy amounts of food. It doesn't make any sense to me, but whatever. Look at that. Just 8 levels. Big yikes. Okay. Okay. So we maxed her completely. So I'm gonna get those level up rewards in the end. I could have done it a different way. Could have done it a different way. I'm gonna get some coins. Did my videos earlier. Let me see. What else are we gonna do? We're gonna do her passives. We need to figure out which passives we're gonna do here. Tasty Treats grade 1. And then the rest are all B's. Oh no, grade 5. Easter Bounty. Man, we have to do them 20 times. This is a lot. This is a lot. What do we get out of this? I don't know if it's going to be worth it, to be honest. That's okay. I might get that. And then that one's good. So both of Easter's Bounty. Tasty Treats Part 1 and then Easter's Bounty Part 2. We'll see what my Madeline and Maddox situation is like. That's the important part, honestly. Tasty Treats. Let's do that first. What's Tasty Treats 1 and Easter's Bounty. Okay, I need materials. I need materials. Was pleased my faction completed the Help Wanted raids mission for Tomahawks. It's in good time. Yep. What did you guys think of the raid mission? I know it's like a 24-hour mission or whatever it was. But what did you guys think? The only thing I didn't like about it was the fact that the Tomahawks meant nothing. like in multiple. Okay, I'm 11 and 9. I'm 11 and 9. I guess I should do them. But those are the only proper worth ones. The other mods are actually not that great. They're not that great. Spirit 2, Easter Bounty 2, Easter Bounty 1, sorry, and then Tank Down 2, Spirit 2, Tank Down 2. Okay. Okay. It's gonna cost me like 3 Evas and 3 Maddox. So is it Easter's Bounty, Spirit 2, just get some points into it, and then Tank Down 2. Gonna need to get some more materials. Gets me 10,000 more gold mythic tokens, but yeah, the mods themselves are not that impressive that you get from that. I don't know why there's hill reduction on an attack team. That one's a little bit strange. I don't think this is going to be enough materials. We'll see. Nope. 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 Exorbitant amounts required. Where is it? There we go. Okay, this will be these missions completed at least. Don't think I leveled up anything that was wrong. Fortunately, I think the ones that I leveled up were decent. Tank down is good. Tasty traits that I had to, the first one I had to do is good. Easter's bounty, it's actually the most useless one she's got, I think. And spirit, and I had to also do that. So tank down is probably the best one she's got, to be fair. I'll just upgrade that one a bit more. I'll upgrade this one a little bit more as well. Cool. Yeah, tasty treats and tank down were the best ones, I'm pretty sure. Guardian shield and the defense down. So we got all the rewards, but these 3 mods, I mean, maybe that one's okay-ish, but that one is not really, like, that's not good for either. But I'm not sure who that would be good for. That one's a mixed bag. I wouldn't use that on either, to be honest. Easter's bounty does not counter infection because she has to have taken damage to heal. It doesn't proc unless she takes damage. So, like, I can show you it if you want me to. I mean, sure, it does counter infection if she's low HP, sure. But if she's not low HP, then she'll still get rocked by infection. But just to show and examples and all that. Even a team by herself, and then we'll attack with this team. She doesn't get bonus HP. How does she get bonus HP normally off of turn 1? I thought she got bonus HP off of turn 1. Didn't she get bonus? Or is it her signature move that gives her bonus HP? Does her signature move give her bonus HP, guys? Let me just put Mr. Lou in the team. He does infection, right? On attack, it'll be fine. Just don't need to do no damage, right? And I don't think it's going to heal it at all. Oh, it does heal it. Okay, that is interesting. Oh no, wait. Okay, no, yeah, it did hit it. It did hit it. Okay, then it is actually working. I don't know how she healed all of it. Isn't his infection 100? Oh no, okay, she has the full heal. Okay. Okay, it works. For some reason, there was a character that I tested recently where that didn't work. I'm not sure who that was. Oh no, wait. It doesn't work with her bonus HP. Okay, that's really odd. That's actually really odd. Like, she doesn't get the bonus HP from Spirit every turn, as if she's healing it. Like that one. 10% of all healing performed by this character is also granted as bonus HP. She doesn't receive that unless she gets healed. But she will cleanse infection even though she's not getting healed. It's so odd how, like, some things work and some things don't. Like, that would actually make Spirit much better if it was like, oh, she's just got 100% heal, but, oh, she also, you know, is max HP, but of that heal, it would have been this much bonus HP, and it would have been 20%, which is actually quite a lot. But, that's so weird. That's so strange how it does it for some things and not for others. I guess that's reasonable. But I can see her being attacked by Mike's on defense teams quite a lot. And Mike has an 80% reduction, I'm pretty sure. Let me see. 80% heal reduction. So obviously that's going to be enough to take her out, I think. Because Mike's is 50%. This is so strange. So strange. It's so strange. Was more the tokens than the mods myself. Sell Dale's kidneys for materials. I'll get right on that. Drop ratio wasn't good for me, but got lucky with rabbit tokens. Nice. I only did the attack versus blue, and we'll do the attack on attack if I get LB3. Yeah, I thought I might as well just do them all. Rewards are rewards at the end of the day, you know. But yeah, I mean, it's not fantastic, but it is what it is. I use like 500 salvage tokens, just gonna hope I pull that 5th Eva in the wilds. Yeah, the drops from the roadmap were a big yikes. I think everyone kind of like agrees with that. Where was that phantom attack that just happened? Like, did I get stunned? I did. I got stunned. Oh, okay, I just got stunned. Okay, that makes sense. Wait, did it? Okay. Was that infection or did I blow my own team up? I think I can still win this. Conrad does hit pretty hard. We'll see. We'll see. But I don't think she heals herself. If she heals herself, I'm in trouble. That was a signature move, 56k. Conrad is actually not too bad. Not too bad. Anyway, these tomahawks, what I was saying was, we don't actually get to do anything with the tomahawks themselves. It'd be cool if we could actually spend the tomahawks we gain as an individual. But also they have no significance when it comes to our, the Telltale storyline. I'm 99% sure they were meant to be used in the NWO event. And they didn't use them in the NWO event because they're legitimately just the tomahawks for
feels good.
Raulito.
Sounds good.
Pretty sure. What's up, Soul? What's up? Thank you very much. Member for 3 months. Thank you very much for that milestone. I do appreciate it. Eva is hotter with the mask. Okay. Okay then. I used to play this game when I was younger and I spent like $100 or something. I can't remember, but is it worth starting fresh? It's up to you. It's up to you. If you like The Walking Dead, it's up to you. You can always test it out. There is a new event starting in the next couple of days, which gets you a huge amount of characters. If you check my video that I released earlier today, you can see information on it. You get a huge amount of characters. You'll get Michonne 2000 as well, which is like a fan favorite. She's kind of crazy looking, but she does so much damage. Really good character. Man, if I get these crits, I win so much quicker. It's just so annoying. So annoying. Because I've been looking to play a new game since console games have been getting really boring lately. It's up to you. It's up to you. If you could enjoy this game. I mean, something brought you back, right? Something brought you back. Let's see. Very confused here. There we go. Let's just auto now. ×3. Had Conrad, 2 Kennys, Vance, and Wayland on a team in draft. 2 Kennys is nice. Vance, not so much. Wayland is okay because he can disarm somebody for one of your Kennys, which is nice. Conrad's not that great just because he does nothing turn 1. Just good for a leader, I guess. So it's pot luck. Are we gonna get the crit? This guy can't even resist. It's just we will get it sometimes. We won't get it other times. Just want to cover my bases here, Lock. The purple rabbit tokens can only be used in egg hunt shop portion. I have over 200 extra. Um, if you've completed the stash, yes. Yeah, these tomahawks. I'm like, look at them a sec. Like they got the gold like trim on the front. They've also got like, you can see the sort of pattern on the back. Half of the, whatever you want to call it, the hilt is gold, and it's got like a black sort of rubberized handles, and then right at the bottom it's got like a gold stub. And then if we go to Raulito, I'm pretty sure, like 99% sure that both of his we'll see if his weapons even called tomahawks. I think he's got attached weapons. Like that's that, right? That's that. Yeah. It's definitely his weapon. Like it's definitely his weapon. No questions asked. Yeah, 100%. So these were meant to be used in the NWO event. This is the only bit that's kind of like, why are they using this? I get it. They got assets. They might as well just use them. But they could just do like a NWO Raulito mini event, you know, and use tomahawks for that. I get it. What could they have had dropped instead that made sense? Crayons. There we go. Crayons. That was like, or not crayons. Chalk. They probably have chalk. They probably have chalk. Particularly pink chalk. I think it was pink chalk was the particular color. I can't remember exactly. He stopped getting from dying to the shields. How does he stop? Kenny can't die. He can't die from reflect, so that's not going to stop him from dying. Unless you're saying like you're not winning turn one. That team, you should be winning turn one. Like the main aim from attacks in arenas is to win turn one. That should be your like focus. Right? Is this still draft? Is this it? It is indeed. So your main aim should be to win turn one if you can. If you can. Damn, Ghost or 15% extra attack on my Kenny. I'll take Ghost. We don't know how many more. Okay, we should have taken the 15% extra attack. Okay, this should be a fairly reasonable win. We'll see how it goes. I'm guessing this should be okay. And what we'll do is we'll make Ghost my leader because he's got 20% attack buff. Although having Kenny as my leader probably is better. But this way everyone gets a better attack buff. Don't know if I've got another 1535. Oh, I do. I have that one. See that 120 Ks on two of them. I guess it would have been nice to get like a Titan. Okay, 1, 2, skip, 3, 4, skip, 5. We're gonna get stunned so heavy with this team. I can feel it. How much points difference are we looking at? This one's much easier. We're looking at no points difference almost. This one's an attack team, but now Poe's there and she's always annoying. Probably just go for this team. It's like 2k difference. This one's an easy turn one. I did complete the stash. Yeah. Then you hand in the mythic store for gold mythic tokens, I think it is. Nice art for currency is barely seen. Well, it's just to be Telltale, like, to make sense with Telltale, that's all. Okay, which one was the one I was going for next? This one? No. This one? No. This one? Yeah. I'm skipping ones which have, what's the dude's name? I didn't even rush. Look at that. No rushes. I'm skipping ones with Governor in it because, yeah. I can take Governor out of my main teams, but I can't do it with the draft unless I get lucky with the... I've never seen Titan in here, actually, so you can't even get normalized, I don't think. Unless if we get lucky with Ghost. Okay, we did. We might have got a little unlucky. No, okay. Okay. I was a little risky with the confused potential, but it was alright. Would you get double boost with 2 ladies? Yeah, you would. This is the only time you're ever going to get the stack happen. Ever. And then there's the last 2. Like, in terms of buffs and stuff. Okay. So, we didn't kill somebody. Oh, we killed him. Zachary's one of the more annoying characters because of the city absolute defense stuff he has. Locke says should have went for with 15 over Ghost, gets Ghost, and then goes for 15 after, so win. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I got lucky there. At the end of the day, if you've got option to go for 2 damage dealers, like if I only had Ghost and Kenny as damage dealers, I could still probably get through this. I didn't know I was going to get 2 more Kennys. That bit, I did not realize was going to happen. You know? I did not realize. Okay, there we go. 3 Kennys seems a bit too much. Oh, breathe. I forgot to breathe. Like, forgot to breathe. What is this natural function that I suddenly had to do by myself? I'm doing alright, Zotix. Thanks for asking. I'm doing okay. Can't complain too much. How about yourself? Thank you very much for tuning in. Okay, I think we've done all the most important stuff, which is great. I wasn't actually expecting to get lucky, guys. I'm gonna be honest. Kind of thought, nah, not gonna get either. So I'm pretty happy there. Let's have a little look. Clementine mission. I'm very close to claiming my first Clementine, but I mean I just haven't handed in my stuff. Like I can hand in for 100 Clem shards right now here, and on this one I can hand in for a bunch more Clem shards, which will be like 1,000, an extra 1,000 here. Does it say how many Clem shards I've got right now? 900s. So that's just like off the event. I think in 3 days I get the login one. And I plan to make a video of me just claiming all my Clems at the same time, basically. All the Clementines at the same time. I also had the 50%, well not 50%, I had the alert boss weapon in my Lady Z's hands there, so that's why all of my characters had 40% attack as well. As a buff, and that didn't count towards their stats, so they had like 120k stats, 2 of those Kennys, and then they had 40% extra attack on top, so they were just nuking. Hard nuking. Thank you very much for the likes on the stream so far today, guys. I do appreciate it. There's an alert boss weapon. Yeah, it's been released twice. It was in an event. I can't remember what event it was in. It was in just like some side event. And it was rough, honestly. It was a rough event, and then it was re-released in a crate that was part of a mission for, I think maybe it was Kenny. Like right, I think maybe you can still get it right now, but you have to do pulls for Kenny. Oh no, mate, it might have been the first week of Kenny. Ignore that. I think for the first week of Kenny, they did a promotional with coins. It might be that one. Am I buying any Clems to get her to LB3? I'm almost definitely buying one. And that'll be the pass Clem, effectively. I was going to buy another, but then they did this raid event, and I can get 4 just from that. So with 30 days left, I figure they could potentially do something else. I'm not sure, because they don't talk about what else is coming. If they set in stone like this many are going to be free to play in the event, I'd spend earlier, you know. But at the moment, I'm waiting to see what else happens, to see what I want to spend. Do you have any tips for recently returning players to get more veteran rings? I get like 5 to 10 a day from Conquest and Arena mainly. Got like 1 million training supplies. Looks like it'll take a year plus. Actually completing Conquest stages is the best way. Your daily rewards on your, what is it called? Tribute. You can sometimes get vet rings there. But when you get into Conquest, I think it's either Conquest 3 or Conquest 5, the vet ring rewards on the actual like completion start to ramp up massively. Finally got all my Eva pulls, nice. Yeah, I saw that, and they are selling 2 in the offers for £90, and you can get 4 for minimal cost. Yeah, I mean, it looks like you can buy like 7. Or like, you can get 7 from purchases and from like participation. I'm halfway through Conquest 2. Yeah, I know it looks like you've got a lot of the training supplies, but they go really quick. Like, you'll suddenly have an abundance of stuff, and then it'll be like, damn, I'm out of training supplies. Just don't use your training supply kits. Just don't use them at all. I would say never. Because they're potentially going to use training supplies again for something else. There was Inner Circle, which was kind of like canned, and that's almost definitely going to come back at some point. You know, my guess it could come back as like next year, but it will almost definitely come back at some point. Hopefully not in the way it was originally, you know, thought about, because damn, it was ridiculous the way it was originally thought about. But yeah. But yeah. I'll show you my amount of rewards. Now, my rewards are a bit higher than they should be when it comes to my veteran rings. But my training supplies are just on point for what they should be, basically. Just me claiming my training supplies every day. The hard nerf to rings broke the ring economy. You no longer can get the tens of thousands of rings. That's change really hurt anyone in early Conquest. They can never build up a lot of rings. Yeah. This is true enough. I know my veteran rings are going to look ridiculous. They should have just changed the arc. I think they should have just left it and just changed the arc of vet rings required. I don't know. Like you say, vet rings are kind of useless for people like me now. Lieutenants are my biggest obstacle. Been back since January. Got like 15 LB3s and 8 fully max tunes, but can't hang with max teams. Yeah, I figure that what they need to do is make it so that they need to break Conquest into sections, and then they need to give people who are on Conquest 1 to 5 30 stages a day that they can do, rather than how many can you do a day? 15? I think they should give people who are on Conquest 1 to 5 30 stages to just catch up at this point, you know, at this point, or just change Conquest in general. Like, everybody can do 30 stages a day, and then if they do bring out new Conquest stages, what they can do is they can limit the new ones to just the 15 a day. I think the first time around that they do things, people having it being a bit slower is fine, but after like 6 months, definitely should be shortcuts. I think they should do that with the town building. They should make it so that, like, honestly, up until like town buildings get to maybe 20, it should be like half the time, or maybe even less, half the time, maybe not half the materials and stuff. That part of it can maybe still be quite reasonable, but the time side of it definitely needs to be reduced. But there's so much that I could say on that part. I still like, though, I want to do this video, right? I want to do like first 3 hours of gameplay in RTS, but I know it's gonna be dreadful because, like, when you build in RTS now, right? You get a boost because of your prestige. Where's my prestige? So you get a boost here. Like you can see here, like, I get a 33% build time reduction. So I guess initially that's meant to take 10 hours instead of the 7 hours, whatever. So I'm getting, like, that's my 33% reduction. And that reduction came in to replace the time skip, which is actually nicer for me as a vet player. But they completely remove time skip. So, like, when it gets to the last hour, you don't get to skip it. You know, you have to see it out to the last second. And then if you're a new player and you're building buildings and they're taking like 15 to 20 minutes each, one of the most amazing, and it was actually, like, honestly a bit of like a buzz to have it to do it, was to, like, just skip build. Like, I think they should just introduce a minimum skip build for everyone that applies to anyone, no matter what tier you are, no matter what level, where it's 2 hours. If you get to the last 2 hours of a building, you can just skip it. People who are new can catch up really quickly then, maybe get their buildings to like level 12 and 13. It's not like the buildings aren't that OP. The armory's the ones that are the disgusting ones, but buildings are not that OP. It's just some parts of the building style of this game is ridiculous, and I think a lot of people come into this thinking this is a base building game because you've got a base. And it isn't really. It isn't really a base building game. It isn't one of those games. But it is still quite important. It's like training grounds and armory are the two most important things. Nothing else really matters too much. You don't have to have mass storage. Production doesn't have to be that high. It does help. Scav camps are nice, but they're kind of useless now in terms of what they do. So, like, I still do it, but the rewards I get out of it isn't really much. Like, I don't even, like, I put silvers in You Got Lucky just to get some levels at the beginning of You Got Lucky, just to try and hit some of these objectives, basically. I don't know, it's weirdish. It's weirdish. Town Hall has 12 hours left till level 30, so glad I had everything at level 20 before I left initially. Yeah, I think if you're a returning player, I've had people say, I've had people say this, and I'm just like, they haven't really thought about it if they're saying this. I'm a returning player. I played for like a year and a half, and I quit. Is it better to start again or continue on my own account? I'm just like, I'm just thinking of the building. That's the only thing I think of. Nothing else. It doesn't matter about your characters at that point. It doesn't even matter about weapons. Just if you've got any building, anything done in your town, you're at an advantage. 61k vet rings. Okay, yeah, I did say I was going to show you that. So I just got a vet ring just now, and it for me it shows this is what I can get as my possible tribute. I have maxed out everything because I've completed conquest, so like I get 1,173 military supplies every 15 minutes, and then I get training supplies 7,889 per 50 minutes. But I do get a 80% boost because I'm prestige 14. I'm guessing that boost goes massively high at some point. My stock is pretty good. I'm up to nearly 115 million training supplies and 80k vet rings. I did recently sell like 1,000 vet rings though. And now Eva is my medic. It looks so weird. That's actually kind of funny. These are my last maxed out characters of these tiers, of these types. But I'm pretty sure I maxed out Gentleman and Kenny more recently than Michonne. I don't know why she's there as the latest one. I'm fairly certain anyway. But whatever, it doesn't really mean anything. But if they do bring out Inner Circle and stuff, I don't know how much vet rings are going to matter for Inner Circle. I hope that vet rings don't matter for Inner Circle. Just training supplies. I sold some recently. Where can I check where they go? I can't remember how I can check this now. If I go to supply depot, yeah, I got 1 million gear markers from selling some of my vet rings. I went down to 0 gear markers, which is not great. Which was not great at all. Originally on Conquest 1 and 2, you always ran out of rings before training supplies. On Conquest 3 Plus, the jump in rings meant you ran out of supplies before rings. Now you can run out of both. I think the jump in rings where it was broken was Conquest 5 though. I don't think that was Conquest 3. I'm pretty sure anyway. I could be wrong there. Everything in town helped back in the OG days, but they didn't really buff anything with mythics. Yeah, I mean, workshops have just been like, kind of like... I haven't used a workshop item for ages. I don't know necessarily that I should have to. The only thing I craft are grenades and high replenish just because I am storing stuff. That's legit it. Yeah. I prefer the hardcore roadmaps anyway, where it's like you can't use stuff like that, because I just don't. Like so many times, I've been like doing these hard roadmaps, and people are like, just use grenades. I'm just like, I don't use grenades. Like I annoyed a lot of people when I said this, but I was like, there isn't that much challenge to the PvE side of this game, and there wasn't when I was talking about it. And you know, I want to have a challenge in some roadmaps. Like I was really looking forward to the Peacekeeper roadmap, for instance. And honestly, I'll be honest, it was a letdown. Like straight up, this is a proper letdown for me. Like I could one man this, right? I could one man this. Where is it? Like I actually did it. I did it because I saw someone was complaining about struggling on a particular stage, and I just said like, you can win with just one character. You can win with just one character. You just got to just make sure you like control the right times, basically. That's all you gotta do. Now you see, I've not attacked with anybody except what's his name. Now we got a little bit unlucky. We got a little bit unlucky. I'm not even sure what weapon Mike's got in his hand at the moment, to be honest. We got stun. That's nice. Like Mike can one man all of these things. Like this is really disappointing for me. Okay. But it's still not. It's not like this is gonna beat me. That's the thing. It's not like it's still gonna beat me, because I can just It just takes a little bit of extra time. Imagine if I was using other characters, you know? Imagine if I was using other characters. Not just trying to one-man it with Mike. Because they don't have any passives. They don't really have anything. So, like I say. Mike is just really good, though. I will say that. Mike is just nuts. But these roadmaps were not a challenge at all. And I wish they were. I wish they were. I was like, look, I was gearing up for like a proper challenge. But it is what it is. This Man City match is wild. Are they playing Real Madrid? Yeah, that's gonna be a crazy two legs, to be honest. Who's home and who's away in that game? I don't think it's gonna actually matter too much. That both teams are gonna want to get in the final, so. I figured the PK maps would be Conquest, like given the write-up. There'll be 3 in all their passives, not G5, no passives. Yeah, exactly. I was looking forward to the actual struggle. I know that sounds weird, but I prefer conquest level difficulty in roadmap style like this, personally, because in Conquest it's so condensed that you have to do it that day. Whereas when it's a 14-day roadmap, it doesn't matter if I struggle. I can actually say I will leave it to tomorrow. With Conquest, I couldn't actually ever say that, because if I said, oh, I leave it till tomorrow, I actually lost stages. And then I always felt like I was behind. So that's why I always properly grinded out Conquest. Like, even on when I was like headbutting a wall, basically, I had to do it. Whereas I wouldn't have to do this every day. I could come up with different strategies. You know, I could stream it. People could have made teams for me. It could have been fun. But yeah, it wasn't. I mean, it was fun enough because I got a character out of it. The only downside was the character wasn't on the last roadmap, and I know the reason they didn't have it there is because they had all the roadmaps accessible at the same time, rather than having to complete one act to get to the next act. It's so cool to get a character as a reward off a roadmap. I don't know. It's just, it feels so old school. I remember getting 4 stars off the roadmap, and it just like, same with getting characters in your inbox. It's only happened a couple of times, but when you get a character in your inbox as a reward, it feels good. It actually feels good. There's like feel good about that. I don't know why. I think it's just more of a reminisce to the old, like different times, you know. Have you tried using Xmas Carol for camo to counter Peacekeeper? How much camouflage does she give? She'd have to camo like the entire team. And even then, someone's going to die, right? I mean, actually, no. Maybe not. She'd have to camo the entire team. Is there camo on her passive? Oh, all teammates camouflage for 1 turn. Huh. It's actually not too bad. But you'd have to use it with Kenny, right? But that's actually not too bad. You would know you could at least blow up the team at a certain point. Does that actually work? I guess it does. I guess it would work, right? It's just a shame she's not that great. It's just like, it's just. I guess I could potentially swap out my. She doesn't give bonus HP, right? If she was a combat medic, it would be legit. Because she's a head cracker, not so much. She does have a defense down on her rush, which isn't terrible. It's not great amount of defense down, but yeah. Bleed and burn recover, I guess, is decent against Priya teams. She has a heal, but she has to attack. She does AP down on a crit hit, but she's attacking tanks, so she's less likely to hit crits. Same with Headcracker, she's less likely to actually have that proc because she is attacking tanks, so she's not likely to hit crits as much. And because she's a medic, she doesn't bypass anything. Oh no, I don't actually. That was something that I actually had clarified. I thought it might, but it doesn't. It's set up. It's set up a good Kenny Rush. Yeah, it sounds like it could work. 80% isn't too bad either. It isn't too bad. I wonder if there's any other characters. I don't know if this will work. Okay, it didn't work because not even she came up. It's weird because Jesus came up and he's definitely got camo in his kit. Right, camouflage here. It's only shown S classes and 6 stars. Maybe it's only when it's part of leader skills or something. Let me just look at let me look at Marge. Where is it on Marge? Oh, it's on her rush. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe it just can't detect passives. Nostalgia, yeah. A bit of nostalgia there. I was too. I thought I might get a taste of Peacekeeper. Yeah. Yeah. I thought it would be good good practice. It's in Manchester 3-1 up. I mean, you can't complain if that's the end result. 2-0 leads, or 2-goal leads. It's gonna be pretty big. I can't remember if away goals still count. I know they were talking about like they wanted to remove the away goal rule and take it to penalties still. I think they also wanted to remove extra time because they realized extra time was beneficial for the team that they played at second or something. Like too beneficial because they had like basically extra time in their own stadium to score more goals. Carol's a bit too average, but she does give options to PK teams. Yeah, I think if they ever do introduce the ability to see an entire defense, you can build a bit more strategy in your attacks. It'll be good, but because you don't know what you're going to be attacking behind any leader, honestly, even like a Priya, it could be like 2 or 3 different teams behind a Priya. You still have to kind of take like one team beats all based on the leader. And unless you've got like monster roster or monster mods, it generally is one team beats every single team in the game at the moment. I still think the best time in RTS from a strategy point was when we had S-Class Mercer leads, S-Class Jackie leads, and then I can't remember the other leader. Pete. I had 3 different attack teams. I had one for Mercer, one for Pete, and I had one for Jackie. But then what they did was they obliterated Mercer, and no one used Mercer anymore because they had Axel. Then they obliterated Jackie, so no one used Jackie anymore because they had Magna. So then everyone had like the same 1 or 2 leaders again. And it was impossible to find out. It was like a sweet spot. It lasted like 2 or 3 months, where it was Mercer, Jackie, and Pete. And I had 3 different attack teams. Like I think there was even like a niche defense team that had attack down. Was it Javi? Yeah, Javi. There was a Javi defense team as well. So I had like a 4th team for that team, and I had like Erin and stuff. Like Erin hit hard. And I had like attack down resist on her. And then like I had certain setup. Probably one of my favorite times in RTS, to be honest. Where like my team was Brutus, Alpha, Michonne, Ivanova, and Command Rick. And then I had a strong attacks weapon with 5 strong characters. And this was when there was soft counter in the game. I think soft counter's fun, hard counter's boring. Like this made attacking Jackie teams fun. At the beginning of each wave, this character and up to 2
Other teammates get 100% confuse resistance for 2 turns. That made attacking Jackie teams fun, and also made it so people still use Jackie defense teams. The second they bring out Magna, it doesn't make attacking Jackie teams fun, it just makes attacking Jackie teams too easy, and then basically people stop using them. Like, it has a really adverse effect on the game. It breaks the meta. It doesn't facilitate strategy against it. I'm hoping they don't start doing like break the meta style in this. Fortunately, they haven't done these RNG leaders, which is a good start. I think the fact that we already have counters to the RNG leaders is good. Like, we've got like the Negan lead skill for any potential confused leads, and then we've got the Isabel 100% stun resist, and then her signature move, which does stun recover. So like, you know, you can't have any issues with stun leads. But again, the issue there is that's a hard counter. If her signature move recovered 2 others from stun, that would have been more legit, and then they could have actually brought out maybe a mythic stun lead. I prefer soft counters over hard counters, just to make the game honestly just more strategy based. As simple as that. You can get 2 Clems for $99 right now in the offers. That's crazy, right? What you mean, is that with the pass? That's with the pass, right? Or, oh, you mean in the offers section here? I haven't checked that. No. Is it where you buy the key and then you get the second Clementine as the bonus? It is good. It is good. I'm definitely buying the key. I'm definitely getting my hands on the key. But whether I want to buy shards or not, I'm not sure of them now. Just goes to show most tunes good for something, maybe. Not a lot of something, but something. I think when they release certain types of characters, I even said this at the time, I think. When they release a character like Axel, everyone benefits from Axel's release. Like, people would just stop using Mercer because Axel exists, and that's exactly what happened. People just stopped using Mercer. Jackie, not so much. But we had the same thing happen with Marge, right? Marge came out, was monstrous, and I started to notice the theme. I didn't like the tactics in the S-Class era in terms of like how they did certain things, because the second a character became free to play, they gave free to play maybe like 1 or maybe 2 wars. I remember like this guy became free to play as an S-Class, right? I still remember this quite vividly. First war, you have loads of free to play using Mercer, right? And then what basically happened was, legit, the next promo was like Axel, and all it had in my head was like, Wales, is war getting a bit too tough? Here's Axel, make it easy for yourself. Hit that auto button, you know, like, I'm just like, come on, man. Like people have grinded for these cards for like whatever months, and then people just started to get him, and then they can check the analytics to see, wow, Mercer just got a massive boost in usage. Let's bring out Axel. Like, they had Axel waiting the entire time, and they did exactly the same with Jackie. And I complained pretty badly about it because the issue was free-to-play didn't even have a leader at that point. Because the only leaders were promo, and the second these leaders became free-to-play, they nuked them with a promo hard counter. It just got so annoying with that. I mean, I really liked certain parts of the S-Class era, but I hated that. I hated that so much. I hated that so much. But like that, I complained about like Aaron, I think. like they bottlenecked Aaron shards or cards or whatever you want to call them. Where is he? They bottlenecked Aaron cards. Or Aaron, however you want to pronounce his name. And he was the only real free-to-play leader. Like, that was a free-to-play character. The rest were like former premiers. Pete kind of did last, but he got really hard nuked. They did that with every free-to-play character. It was actually really strange how they treated free-to-play characters in S-Class era. Nick cards didn't come back around. Willy cards didn't come back around. It's really strange. Like, even if you go right now to this roadmap, like, we're talking about like a year into Conquest, you can get old promos, you know, kind of nuts ones like Connor, who was probably one of the most OP characters in the game. There isn't a you cannot get a single like Nick card here. You cannot. I've got like 60% of a Nick. I can't finish it off. It's really odd. It's not like these characters are OP. These characters were not OP at all. If anything, they were kind of like bad a lot of the time. But yeah, it's weird. You can buy her, not the shards. Huh. Interesting. I wonder why they do that. That is kind of interesting. It's an offer you're going to send me on Discord. Ah, I see. It's just like... Oh, it's just 2 Clementines. Huh. That is kind of strange. I wonder why they're doing it like that, though, rather than sending the shards. That's kind of strange, right? Then Jesus came out and everything changed. But then they did bring out hard counters to Jesus, or at least like avenues for hard counters. Like they had like characters that removed buffs, right? I think they brought out like... But this was right at the end of the era, so like they started bringing out the counters so that Wales could start like buying the counters, and then S-classes, mythics got announced. So like all teammates recover from trauma. This character gets 100% attack for 3 turns. Remove camouflage from up to 3 enemies. And if you go and check my, I think it's my Raven review video. It was one of those characters, Raven. I think it was Raven. It could have also been the Tommy Gun dudes, because he also did something like that. He was a kind of cool looking character. Where is he? Argus. Remove all positive effects from up to 3 enemies. Those enemies get 2000 bleed. But you could do that turn 1, and then like you could use other characters to blow up the characters with camouflage to get like the rampage attacks. And you know you could get Priya to rush turn 1 with certain setups. I think you could also do it with like Beta at that point. You just had to target the camouflage character. Like, it doesn't matter if one character's got camouflage, because you just can target them and then the splash will hit the people without it, you know? You know? Okay, let me see. What time is it? It's past. We'll do the giveaway in like 2 or 3 minutes, guys. We'll do the giveaway in a couple of minutes. Is it a mistake? I mean, it could potentially be a mistake. You'll know when the offer just gets pulled straight away. What section is it in? Is it just in the offers section? It could potentially meant to be something else. If it's not promoted as a Telltale thing, it's obviously a big mistake. Oh, the dealer's actually called Clementine. I don't know, maybe they're not making enough money. You know, if they're not making enough money from the Clementine offers, they could just be throwing out a big offer. You can only get so many of her, you know? That's why it's kind of weird. If you bought the key, you effectively got 4 Clementines at the end of the next raid tournament anyway. So you'd only need 1 more, and they're selling you 2. It's like they're selling you a character you're just not going to be able to use. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Yo, what's up, Bretlands? What's up, Tex? Welcome to the stream. This game has analytics. Yeah. Moneyball. I actually was listening to a song from that movie earlier today. I think it's called "This Will Destroy You." I wanted to find the name of that song for so long because I heard it in a different video, and I'd never seen Moneyball, right? And I watched Moneyball, and a scene happens where the song plays, but I heard the intro to the song, and I instantly knew it was the song. I was like, oh my god. And then when a song's in a movie, it's really easy to find the name of it compared to when it's in like an advert or something. Alright, Ofez, thank you very much. Twitch subs up in here. Thank you very much for the subscribe over on Twitch. I do appreciate it. Just throw it. Hopefully, is that your Amazon Prime, your Twitch Prime, your freebie? I do appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. The counters weren't really free to play, if I remember correctly. No, they definitely weren't. They were promo. And that kind of stuff is that is the definition of a cash grab, you know? I think people use that terminology really badly. You know? That is the definition of it. And I get whales are gonna spend money, but you know, one thing I don't understand about some, especially in that era, is you're spending money to make just the game so easy for you that it's not even a challenge. Like, Magna lead against these Jackie leads was no challenge. Same with Axel against Mercer, you know? It's like, it makes the skill of the game really, really low. I just kind of figure, like, where's the enjoyment there? Like, when I was talking about the counter teams that I invented for each of these teams that I was coming up against, I had a high success rate, but it was like, it was more chess than checkers, you know? It felt better that way. Whereas it seems like there's a lot of checkers fans out there. They just like, they like to be able to like, you know, you could hear me playing checkers right now, guys. You don't hear someone play chess, but you definitely hear someone play checkers. You know what I'm saying? I always forget the Twitch Prime sub. I massively appreciate it if you do remember Twitch Prime and you throw it to me. It is appreciated. I didn't see the one you were talking about then. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it at the moment, but it's 2 Clementines in there. I did get shown some screenshots. I'm not a whale. Want to believe, Tex. Want to believe. Offer is SC only. Showing here. Maybe restart the game. Oh, it's Survivors Club only. Okay, I guess the value of the deal would be better that way then. What's up, Basham? I'm doing okay. I can't complain. Yesterday I wasn't feeling 100%. But I'm feeling okay today. Okay, so what I'll do is I will start the giveaway. And I'll restart my game while I'm starting the giveaway. I'll just restart my game now. I'll restart the old game now. If the offer pops up, I'll show you the offer before I start the giveaway. But yeah, it's the last chance to farm eggs, as the screen, the screen says. If you want to farm eggs, I believe it's Act 3, Stage 3. I would definitely farm if you haven't got the drops for You know, if you haven't got LB3 either. I managed to get her. So I'm quite happy I don't have to farm. Quite happy indeed. Okay, we'll come back. We'll come back, guys. The offers will pop up most likely. Yo, what's up, Noah? May or may not. This is it. I've never experienced that, you know. Noah, I've never experienced that personally. Ready to lose. If you don't win, you're not losing. You're not losing. You know. I think with this mythic trial, the setup wasn't really thought out well. Previous ones, it built up and having the other allegiance tunes to get the trial character. This one, they sold the key outright. Yeah, I think they need to come up with a mythic trial experience that just is better. I think having the character to LB3 maxed out should get you a copy. I think they should probably, honestly, I think they should give away less free-to-play copies. I think you should be able to get 2 free-to-play and then 3 via different means of spending. Whereas this time around, right now, you can get 3 free-to-play, a 4th for like $20. Like they've changed the difference between Titan and Clementine and how much you need to spend is just like night and day, you know? We're talking about Titan costing like hundreds of dollars and LB2 Clementine costing like 25. Like it's just like what? That's just crazy. Like I mean, I'm not saying like it shouldn't be that way, but it's just like it shouldn't be that much of a diverse like from one mythic trial to the next. That seems kind of weird, right? Seems kind of weird. Okay, let me set up this giveaway, guys. Let me set up the giveaway. I think we're going to do it on the podcast. I think we're going to do it on the podcast. And the podcast was called Vengeance. Podcast with Moon and Tex. No.
Pillow talk.
No. Stop. No ads. No ads. Okay, let me set this up. Podcast, and the comment is going to be okay. It's gotten better, I wouldn't complain. Yeah, but you see, the thing is, Tex, right? If Scopely don't make enough money from this stuff, other things get worse. So, I'm down for Scopely making money and it taking a little bit more time for free-to-play. There needs to be a fine balance. I don't think this one's a fine balance. I think this one's bad. I think maybe some people bought the offers, but yeah. I think Titan was too much. I think Clementine's too little. They need to get that Goldilocks situation, you know? They need to get that Goldilocks situation. Anyway, here's the giveaway video, guys. And the comment you need to type is the specialist I like the most is. We're discussing 3 new specialists in that video. It was Amped, Follow Up 2, and Vengeance. So you can just say one of those 3, or you can say another specialist if you want. But we're discussing those 3 ones. You can say why as well. But you have to actually say an answer, you know? That is the comment. And while you're there, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button. The likes we have on that video right now is 120. That video's done actually a lot better than I expected. It got over 2,000 views. The podcasts are like kind of hit and miss. Potential of them doing well is not always there, but yeah. I'm going to just go and get a drink, guys. I'm not going to put it on the giveaway page until I'm back, just in case. Just in case. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Just gonna get a drink. But that's your chance to enter the giveaway. You can just copy and paste the entry sentence there, Matthew. You don't have to like type it yourself. You can just long press and copy and paste. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. I am back. On the giveaway page, here we go. Who we got in chat? We had some new joiners. What's up, TK? What's up, Kathy? Welcome to the stream. Dozen eggs were $3. That's it's actually expensive for the UK, I think. It's actually pretty expensive for the UK. What's up, Weo? Welcome to the stream. Welcome in. Man, I need to get back on the cardio. I get out of breath going up my flight of stairs. I'm just like, oh, damn. That's when you know it's bad. Like, one flight of stairs, I'm just like, hold up a second. That's when you know it's bad. That's when you know it's bad. Okay, how many entries have we got so far? Get YouTube comments. 19. 19. We can get more than 19. Odd Tuesday stream. Yep, I'd usually stream yesterday, but I wasn't feeling 100%. And Monday streams, I'm much more likely to reschedule if I'm not feeling 100%. Thursday streams, I generally just go through go through whatever I'm feeling. If I'm feeling down or if I'm feeling ill or tired or whatever, I just grind through it because I haven't missed a Thursday stream for such a long time. But yeah. I thought Saren was describing an RTS offer. I mean, yeah, it could have been with the eggs, yeah. What's wrong? Don't you want to pay $12 for your eggs? Not in real life or in game, no. That would be no. The avian flu. Yeah. I mean, yeah, if there is an issue like that, but I don't see how that would make eggs more expensive. It just means there's a shortage of them. And I know it's like supply and demand, but I think in the UK we have rules on this sort of thing when it comes to certain food types. I'm not sure if eggs are actually covered by that, but it might be covered in dairy. I'm not sure. Like you can't suddenly increase the price on certain food types. They're seen as like essentials, but I'm not sure if eggs are actually seen as an essential. I missed it. You missed what? The giveaway. If you want to get in the giveaway, it's still on. I can copy and paste the thing that Noah put in, which is very helpful. There's the entry. You just had the phrase is the specialist I like the most is. We were talking about 3 specialists in particular in that video, but you don't have to necessarily say one of those specialists. But Amped, Vengeance, and Follow Up 2 were the 3 we were talking about in that video. Cough twice if Noah might be in a podcast with you sometime. Noah doesn't even speak in his videos. I don't think he's going to speak in a podcast. Mr. C's definitely going to be in a podcast in the future, whether it be in a podcast on my channel or someone else's. But it'll be a career podcast for sure. We just got to line it up, basically. I think having 3 people in the podcast is probably the way to go. Otherwise, it can get maybe a bit too much. I think 2's not enough. I've done 2-person podcasts, and it becomes more of an interview when there's 2 people. It's not as much back and forth. And I know it's like the person whose channel the video goes on generally just controls the rhythm and the narrative and keeps things moving along. But when it's 3 people, it seems nicer. It seems more a bit like a round table. This Easter egg hunt event killed my main account. I still need 2 more bleeding eggs and missed one of the first eggs. All my 1500 salvage tokens gone, and now gear is impossible to farm manually. Yeah. I think there needs to be a new system for automatic stuff in this game. I think you should be given like maybe 50 farms a day for free. We talked about it before. There's definitely some things they can improve with salvage tokens. I think with silver and gold, sure, having better drop rate stuff should be limited or harder to come by or whatever, but the bronze one should almost be close to unlimited. Just maybe like limited on a per daily basis. You should see the price of chicken in Sweden. Double what we pay. It's like £40 for a KFC bucket. Like instead of you're like $19.99, it's like $39.99. Oh man, get those extra 2 pieces for a nice £12.50 or something. I'm not a content creator. Like yeah. All the podcasts I listen to have 3 or 4 people. Yeah, I think that's pretty much the way it has to go. Okay, let me get these comments. How many have we got now? 24. I think people are writing the wrong thing. We're definitely going to have more than 24 entries, but people are going to be writing the wrong thing. I'm going to leave it like 2 more minutes until like 10 minutes to the hour, and then I'll do the draw. No worries, Zotix. My stream finishes in like 10 minutes. My stream finishes in like 10 minutes. I actually have a question, and I guess this is more for the ladies in chat, okay? And I only say that because my assumption is ladies know how to bathe, basically, whereas men don't. Like myself, I have been an exclusive shower user for a very long time, and throughout the pandemic, I've felt more and more like having a bath, right? Actually having a bath. I straight up don't know how to. Like, I don't know how to have a nice bath. Sure, I could just fill it with hot water, put some I don't know, bubble bath in there, and I could have a bath, but I'm pretty sure there's like something that could be nicer. So I bought bath salts, but I don't know how much to use. I actually I googled instructions on a tutorial, to do tutorial video. How do I have a bath? like I'm like a 5-year-old. How do I have a bath? But I wanted to have a bath that was actually kind of felt nice, like relaxing. That's why I want to have a bath. Is I want to chill. I want to just relax in a bath, I don't want to it isn't to get clean. It's more to just be like, I feel like my neck and my shoulders can just relax, and I don't think that can happen so much in the shower very well. I don't have a power shower either, so I can't get into the muscle. You can use candles, but that's more like atmosphere, right? That creates an atmosphere, which I get, but the actual experience has to be good. And this is going to sound weird, but I actually watched all of the series of Friends, right? And there's an episode in Friends where Chandler has a bath, and he's never had a bath, a woman, air quotes, woman's bath before, and you know where it has bath salts and stuff like that in, and he says it's like so amazing, so good, and then like in the episode as well, Monica wasn't around to set up the bath for him, so he tried to do it himself, and he basically like did it wrong, and it was like a really terrible experience. I'm pretty sure this is just like for comedy, but part of me feels like I could potentially just have a really terrible bath. Just add alcohol in the bath or in myself, you know. Just down some alcohol is definitely going to be relaxing. A shower is a quick in and out in a sense. A bath can just that's what I want to do. I actually kind of feel like I just want to chill out and relax. I don't want that quick in and out, which is what I'm having with showers, you know. You have to have a running tap on the entire time whilst in a bath? Interesting. Lockdown over here. Showing off he has a shower and a bathtub. Too many Twitch subs, it sounds like. My house is actually pretty amazing, I'm going to be honest. But I did buy it on the outskirts of London. So my house is bigger than my parents' house, for instance. But my parents' house is worth 5 times more than mine, because they live in London and I live on the outskirts of London. So you just basically see how it works. You can get a bigger house. I could move outside of London, properly outside of London, and get almost a mansion for the cost of my house. It's ridiculous, the price difference. You know, postcodes makes a big difference. Okay, we're going to do the draw, guys. We're going to do the draw. 26 entries. We're going to do 2 draws, 10,000 gold mythic tokens each. I have an outdoor tub. Okay. First winner is going to be... Is that Harriet 88? The specialist I like the most is infection. 100% on Laupo is so OP. I'm going to give it to you because you did answer. But infection's not a specialist. Infection is more of a debuff. But obviously, it isn't right or wrong. You did put something in there. But infection is I like infection. I like the way infection can work. It's all good. You're still a winner. You get 10,000 gold mythic tokens. You just got to message me on Discord. If you are on my Discord, please message me. You have to give me your account ID, account code, and your region. And I'll get that information sent off to Scopely and sent off to you. I'm looking at your image that you have as your avatar. It looks like an MMORPG that I played, but it's quite pixelated. It looks kind of like Asheron's Call. But you can't have been playing that game. Anyway, second winner is going to be 10,000 gold mythic tokens going to Bashaum. The specialist skill I like the most is Vengeance. Okay. We're banning Bashaum. He likes Vengeance. This guy's a bit... Is it masochist? I think that's the one. It's Ion. I actually played... Is it Aeon? I actually played Aeon, and I liked it. I was like someone who used the bow, and it was pretty legit, honestly. I'll say that. Pretty legit. Congrats, Bashaum. That's 2 gold mythic... 10,000 gold mythic token giveaway that we've done, and that's going to be 2 winners on today's stream, guys. Thank you very much for taking part. Basham, you just need to drop me a message. Just get my your previous message to the top of my inbox. I'll link my Discord for you. There you go. If you need it, Harriet. There we go. You can join my Discords and just message me. I just need your account code, which you can get. You just click on your level in the top left hand. Okay, wait a second. You just click on your level in the top left hand corner, and it gives you your account codes. You shouldn't share this with anyone realistically, but I'm safe. I'm safe. I don't need anyone else's account. My account's tough enough, guys. It's all good. It's all good. Third win for me. Congrats. Buy lottery tickets. Bath time. I've been kind of craving this bath time for, honestly, I'll say probably at least 3 to 6 months. I've just been like, you know, I kind of want to have a bath. I bought bath salts. I haven't bought any bubble bath yet, so I'll probably buy some bubble bath. And I'll just have a bath where I relax. And, yeah. I mean, when it happens, guys, I'll let you know. I'll tell you if it was a good experience or not. Not like I completely messed up. Too much bath salts. You know, something like that. That was the Friends episode, pretty much. He used too many bath salts. Okay, there we go. There's the offer. It is interesting. It's kind of strange. I think maybe it's for people who missed out. I mean, it's kind of strange, the timing. But let's say potentially you were coming into the game right now. Someone who's just returning. This could be a good offer to just instantly pick up. I don't know why they're doing it via... The bit I don't get is why are they selling the character and not the shards? That's the bit I don't understand. That's the bit I don't understand. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, it's definitely not a mistake. It says huge value. You get 2 copies of Mythic Clem. It says it here. The first time we see the terminology Sweet Pea is in an offer banner saying Sweet Pea. Shake my head. That is a proper shake my head moment, actually. Oh, goodness. Get a bath bomb. Oh, what? They're legit selling 2 clams? Yeah, exactly. It's weird, right? Get a bath bomb. I'll have to talk to my brother, maybe. My brother used to have baths. My parents decided to remove the bath from their house and just install a nicer shower. Because they used to... Oh, no, wait. Did they have a shower? No, I don't think they had a shower. So they replaced the bath with a shower. Obviously, a shower... Wait, I can't even remember what my bathroom used to look like when I was a kid. I think it had a shower in it. Oh, it definitely did. It was just not very good. It was like a little square one rather than having any space. Strange. But they don't have any bath anymore, which is kind of strange, I guess. They also do deals like Clems right now for the impatient whales. I know because I was one of them, but I'm not buying these deals. But you were one of them. Why is it not on their website? Thought they were get the money there. I think they've done quite a few on the web portal. You know, this might be for the in-game whales, you know? The people who are going to be buying stuff in-game. Because there are some people who don't go to the web portal as much. Even with the free offers. I thought that's crazy, selling 2 clowns, but it is what it is. I mean, yeah, it's just kind of weird. It's just kind of weird. It is kind of a strange situation. Anyway, I've got to go pretty quick, guys. There's a Players' Council meeting in literally like 30 seconds, so I'm going to join that. I want to thank you very much for tuning in to my stream today. I will see you in my next stream, which will be Thursday. There is a fairly interesting video to come out tomorrow. There should be a couple of videos out tomorrow, but one in particular is going to be pretty good. So stay tuned for a character preview tomorrow. But that is the end of my stream today. I want to thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for the resubscribes over on Twitch. Overs, I do appreciate it. We also had some milestones in chat. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you in the next stream. And as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving. Goodbye, goodbye, guys. Goodbye, goodbye.